Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me a little bit today on Sunday. It is July the 2nd. So today is a crochet and chat video, and I am enjoying some caramel coffee. It is actually called sweet and salty caramel coffee. It came from Amazon, probably in a variety box, but that's all I know about it. And I added in some sweet cream creamer, and it is very delicious. This is a huge mug. This is a very huge mug, but it's good. It's really good. So today, before we get started, I want to just address something, and this is going to be my one and only time to mention this subject, to even talk about it. After I say what I have to say right now, I will not be answering any questions. I will not be discussing this with anyone after this or anything like that. So please don't ask me questions. Please don't, even comment about it, because I'm moving forward and not backwards. But I do want to address something and just let you guys know that I'm okay. So it has been brought to my attention by several different people that another YouTuber threw shade at me a couple of times. And I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, I guess sometimes people do things like that to make themselves feel better about themselves. Sometimes they do it out of jealousy. Sometimes they may not even be aware they're doing it. Who knows? I don't know. But I do want to say that I'm aware. I'm aware. I know. I read people very well. And I know I get people's intentions quicker than I let on, okay? So I'm not hurt about anything like that. I'm thick-skinned. I really am. I'm moving on, okay? I don't have time to play games. I don't have time for drama. I am working my butt off for my YouTube channel. I am coming up with videos, making videos, editing videos, getting those videos out for you guys, working on projects. I mean, I'm working, okay? And if somebody wants to throw shade at that, go for it. Throw all the shade you want. If that's what makes you feel good. I don't have time to worry about what other people think or they're saying or anything like that, because I'm busy. I'm busy. I really am. I'm not doing the same thing other YouTubers are doing, because I'm my own YouTube, okay? I'm my own channel. I'm not copying other people. If somebody wants to copy me, whatever. Whatever, okay? I just really don't even know what to say about this, except if you see someone throwing shade at me or made comments or something like that, don't feel like you need to let me know, because I'm okay not knowing. All right? I want to avoid drama. So I don't need to be told that, hey, so and so said this, and I feel like it was aimed towards you. Well, it may be. But my life's not going to change from my day-to-day life, and minute by minute is not going to change, not one bit, that person threw shade at me or whatever. It doesn't affect my life at all, okay? Because I am focused on my channel. I am driven to put videos out on my channel. I am driven to work on projects for my channel. I don't have time for pettiness of what somebody else is doing on their channel and what they have to say in reference to me or whatever. I don't want the drama. So don't feel like you need to let me know. I'm okay. It's not changing my life, okay? Their little statements or whatever is not going to change my life. It's not going to make me do anything different. I'm doing what I can do. I'm doing all I can do. find it funny. I really do. But no, seriously, if you see that going on, don't feel like you need to let me know. I'm okay not knowing. I really am. I want to avoid the drama. I just, I don't need drama, okay? I avoid drama like the plague. And when I feel like someone is up to drama, I drop it and move on, okay? And that's what I've already done. I've moved on, okay? I'm not about drama. And I move forwards and not backwards. I don't have time to go backwards. I can only go forward. And so I just wanted to get that out of the way first off, because I have gotten, several people wanted to let me know, and I do appreciate you wanting to have my back, but please understand that I don't really want to know. I don't care. It's not changing my life, not one bit. It doesn't affect me at all, okay? I have only a very few people in my life that I need to worry about, and they're all blood related, okay? Big Daddy, Dakota, and Elijah. That is the only people in my life that I am concerned about, and the people I need to make happy. I don't need to make anybody else in this world happy, and that's just the way I feel. Okay. All right, guys. So anyway, enough of that. Like I said, please don't ask me questions about it because I don't want to answer any questions about that. I don't want to discuss that with anyone. Don't even mention it in the comments because I'm done. Moving forward, okay? So let's move forward. So thank you for joining me today for a crochet and chat. Why don't you grab you a project to work on, no matter what it is, and a drink, a snack, or something, and let's just crochet and enjoy our day. It is Sunday, like I said before, and I am crocheting on this panel today. Actually, you're looking at the back side because I'm crocheting on the front side, but 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm working on the last round of this back panel to have it the same size as this front panel. Here's a little peek at the front panel. You've seen this a couple of times already, and that's what I'm working on. So I'm getting close to, I just started the last round of this to have it the same size as that. But I think I'm going to have to, I got that right? No. I think I'm going to have to go back and put another round on that one. Before I tie off on this one, I'm going to see what I feel like I need to do. Because, I'm just making this up. Making this up as I go. So I think I'm going to have to put, after I get these the same size, I think what I'm going to do is put possibly another round on each one. I'm going to have to check the length because I don't want it to get so long that it's like a dress. But anyway, I don't know if I'm going to have to put another round around each one or if the shaping that I'm going to do on the sides will work, but I'm going to have to try this up to me, probably even try to connect them and just see how that fits, because I'm making a top out of it. And someone said, oh, they thought that was a baby blanket. It started out as a baby blanket. But I'm turning it into a sweater, okay? I don't really have a use for it as a baby blanket, and I just think it's going to make a cute sweater. I like cutesy stuff, and that is it's just so cute, so adorable. I can't see just folding that up, putting it in a box somewhere, and not seeing it all the time. So this fall, I'll be wearing this bunny top, okay? It's too hot right now, but I will be. So I am just putting a granny stitch all around, and this is the 7th row of the ivory. Is that right? Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so this is the 7th row of the ivory, that I'm putting around it, and I'll just see how it fits. Now, you all know that I have lost a lot of weight recently due to, chronic sickness and illness and such. And so, I don't know. I think when you're a large size and you've lost weight, it's hard to comprehend that in your mind. And you still make things big, or you still buy big clothes, because it's hard to it's hard to realize, it's hard to grasp or something. I'm not sure what it is, but I know this is true for me. And also, Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches mentioned that too, that it was hard for her. She didn't really go into much detail about it. She just said that she continues to make things in her other size, larger size, instead of making them smaller now. She didn't really elaborate on that, but I got what she was saying. It spoke to me because I'm right there with. So I would say I'm making this 3-4X. Um, I was wearing a 5X tops, and they are like way too big for me now. But I still have that little mindset of, what if it's too little? I do like making crochet items for wearables, because you can try that on as you're making it and see if you need to go bigger, increase, decrease, or what. So, yeah, I like the wearable part of it, of, crocheting wearables. I like that part of it, that I can try it on as I'm going. If I order something online, I'm going to order it too big, because I am just have that mindset, and I have that fear of it being too little. But so it's best for me to go into a store and try on clothes. But we just don't have any stores now. We don't have any brick and mortar stores that have ladies' large clothes anymore, large size clothes, plus size, that's the word, plus size clothes anymore. They all shut down during COVID. And that's just such a shame. But anyway, so I will say this is probably going to be size 3 to 4X, just because I'm trying it on my body as I'm making it. And I know that some shirts that I had got from Woman's Within a while back, I did get size 3X shirts. And I probably could have went down to a 2X, but I had that fear. Hold on a minute, my eyes itching. I had that fear that they might not fit, and they do fit, and there's plenty of room. But I'd rather them be a little bit big than too tight. So anyway, I'm excited about this. I'm working hard because I really want to get this one finished, because there's two more that I want to make. One I have already started. You might have seen the video. I was working on it when I was in the at the hospital this past week. Wait, did I get that right? I want to get that one done, and I have one more that I want to do also. At least one more. I don't know. I kind of got a little bit anxious and just excited about making wearables for this coming up fall and winter. And so I have several that I'm, going to be making. But then after I made that, and I was like, you could probably make a top out of that. I just thought that. And then I said it in that video, and then I just think those are cute, and they have, a little animal picture on the front. And yeah, I'll wear that, because you know what? I don't care what other people think. As long as Big Daddy's okay, I'm okay. I don't care what other people think. And Big Daddy, he loves anything I do. That man supports me 100%. Sometimes he gives me the eye, like, for real. I'm like, yes, yes. But anyway, uh, so I'm excited about that. The other shirts that I want to make with that. Uh, Let me make sure I did double crochets because that's twice. I tried to do a single double crochet. The others appear to be doubles. I think I just caught myself each time I did try to do that. So, what are you guys up to today? Are you working on a project? What kind of project? Meaning, as are you crocheting, knitting, loom knitting, painting, dabbling painting, gardening? You know, what's your project for today? What are you working on? And what are you making? Or did a single crochet again? And how's that going for you? What? Just tell me what you're up to today. We are we've got a clean house. I have got to clean house. I pretended I was going to yesterday because I didn't Friday. Usually on Friday nights or Friday evenings rather, I do a really good tidy of the house to get us ready for the weekend. And I did not do a tidy Friday evening. I'll just be honest with you. Wednesday, I was doing that colonoscopy prep, and I just was making messes here, there, and everywhere I went. Just nothing was working out for me that day. It was a bad day. I ended up taking a very long nap, and I ended up not cleaning up after myself like I normally do. And then Thursday, I didn't have it in me. Just didn't. And then Friday, I was still just kind of groggy and hungover from all that, from the anesthesia, I guess. So I didn't do anything. Okay, Saturday, I pretended I was going to. I got up Saturday morning. Big Daddy had run the dishwasher already, and I said, "Oh, thanks for loading and running the dishwasher." I mean, he does that all the time. Anyway, I don't do it. He does. And I said, "I'm going to crochet for a little bit, and then I'm going to take breaks from crocheting and clean up some, and then go back to crocheting." And he was like, "Okay." He didn't really care. I was just telling him what my plans were. I never cleaned up any. So I have the bathroom I need to clean. Here in the parlor, I need to put things away. My desk is piled up again, very much so. In the dining room, on the dining table, I need to put some things away. The kitchen is done, thankfully, and the living room is fine. And then in the yarn room, I need to put some things away and tidy up in there. I need to sweep. I need to do the cat litter boxes. Just, all that kind of stuff. So that's what I've got to do today. When I get off here and get this edited and get it uploading, I'm going to jump in and start cleaning the house. Because it's got to be done. I can't let it go another day. Do you guys have days like that where you just don't get things done? My phone is telling me it's charged. This isn't. Let's see if I can unplug that. It's just telling me it's charged. Anyway, so have y'all found anything new to watch? I have not. Now, today is a new episode of Joe Pickett. Not sure what number this episode is, but I haven't watched it yet. I was going to save it for my reward later in the day. Maybe even tonight. That's my reward for getting things done, and I'll be able to sit down and relax and watch that. But I just haven't been able to find anything that I'm really just get into. Like, I've tried a couple of things, and I'm just like, not into it. I've watched some YouTube videos, And let's see, that's about all. That's about all. I just can't find anything, any shows or movies to really just get into. Once I get this seventh row done, I'm going to take both panels and maybe even use some of those safety pin stitch markers and put down the side of them and see if it's at the right width or how much am I going to have to shape on the sides and all that kind of stuff. And then I'll do that again to see about armholes and just all that. But yeah, I hope I finish this soonish so I can share it with you guys. You can see my adorable bunny sweater. I talked to my son Dakota last night. He's our 31-year-old, and he is a pastry chef, and he is working all the time. Both my boys are very hard workers, just work all the time. Um, but Dakota not only is working their regular business hours, he is also teaching classes almost every night of the week. Um, macaroon classes. Let's see, macaroons, bread bread classes, pie classes, cinnamon roll classes, all this kind of stuff. So, and the classes are filling up and selling out very fast, and people are mad because they didn't get in on the macaroon classes, but they are packed, they are full, sold out. So he is staying busy with that, and then also I think for the month of July, he is going to be doing some children's classes in the morning time while the store is open. He's going to be doing some children's classes, baking classes and stuff. So, yeah, he is very good with kids. He taught art for many years, and he was always very good with the kids. Just he explains things so well to them, and encourage kids. He's very good about that. And so he was telling me that he had a macaroon class with some adults, and then there was two kids in there. And at first he was like, "Oh, I don't know if these kids are going to be able to do this because macaroons are tricky to make unless you made them and know what you're doing. They're kind of tricky. I mean, I've never made them. I've just watched him, and I don't know how to do them." But he was saying the adults, were just messing up their cookies, wasn't getting it right. He said they weren't following directions. But the two kids in the class were doing fantastic because they were listening to him and following directions and such. And so I told him, I said, "Well, you're good with kids anyway, so you might as well do some kids' classes." But anyway, I talked to him for a couple of hours on the phone the other night. He had called me when he was leaving work, and we just talked. He went by and got him something to eat, and then talked until after he got home and got in. And then I could tell he was really, really tired. And so I was like, well, "Baby, I'm gonna let you go. I know you're tired." He is. He's wore out, but he loves what he does. So, and then I haven't talked to Elijah, but excuse me, Big Daddy did. He's talked to Elijah just about every day the last few days. So I hadn't talked to Elijah though. Maybe I can catch up with him on his day off this coming up week. I think he's off Sunday and Monday, so I'll probably catch up with him tomorrow. See what's going on with him. Get the lowdown of what's going on with him and his dogs. My kids live here in town, but they don't live close to us. Um, we live on the far outside of town, leaving town, and Dakota lives in the big middle of the two towns together, being Monroe and West Monroe. He lives right at the river, which is the middle of the two towns, and then Elijah lives across the river. Um, and so we are not on their way to anywhere unless they're leaving town. So we're not convenient to just run out here and do one little simple thing for us or anything like that. We kind of have to plan those things. But I know that they both have been working long hours. And like I said, Dakota is not even getting a day off right now. He's just working 7 days a week. And then the little one, Elijah, he's 23 years old. He normally does get Sunday and Monday off. I'm not sure if that's still the case because they're redoing a lot of things where he works. So I'll try to catch up with him maybe later today or tomorrow and see what's going on with him. Big Daddy and I did make it to the grocery store Friday night. I texted him before he got off work and told him, I said, look, come on home and rest for a little bit. And once it gets dark, let's go to the grocery store. Because it was triple digits. I mean, it was hot, hot, hot. And I was just not going out while that sun was still up. So he said, okay. He came home and sat back there for a little bit. And then he come up here and he said, well, are you going to get dressed? I was like, oh, I thought we was waiting until it got dark. He said, well, it's going to be dark any minute now. So I got dressed and we went on to the grocery store and we went to the little market and got, some things we needed. Not everything we needed, but because it is hard on us once we get home to get those groceries in the house. We have, I think, 4 or 5 steps to go up to get into our house, and so we have to get them groceries in the house after we get them home. So we try not to buy too much at a time, so we're not just struggling with that. But we got what we needed. We're good. A lot of people had mentioned that to use get our groceries delivered. We're in the sticks. Walmart doesn't deliver to us. There is a grocery store that does, but their groceries are way more expensive than Walmart's groceries. So I tend not to even shop there or anything because I need the most for my dollar, right? And then I know that someone has told me that Sam's Club will deliver to us, but I don't need anything in bulk. It's just the two of us. Maybe when the kids lived at home, that would have been, but we would still need, they don't, we would still have to go to the grocery store, even if we got some things delivered from the Sam's Club, because they wouldn't have our normal groceries that we're used to buying and things like that. And we don't need things in bulk. Good Lord, we don't need things in bulk. Just the two of us, and I can't eat most of the stuff that Big Daddy eats. I can only eat like soft foods or ice cream. I can eat ice cream, things like that. So, yeah, who knows? The cats are sitting on the piano staring at me right now. Sissy and Sassy, and Phoebe is over here in her puppy bed, curled up, but she always leaves her nose sticking out from under the cover just a little bit where her eyes can see, and she can make sure I'm not petting a cat or anything like that. Oh, goodness. I'm just trucking along with this last row here. Can't wait to get this done and see how it's going to turn out. I know I want to get it done up the side, and then probably once the sides are connected, go around the bottom a couple of rounds. So that's why I need to see how long it is, because I don't want it to end up so long that it's dress-like, um, or too long when I sit or anything like that. Well, guys, I hope you all are having a great day. I hope you're enjoying your day and doing whatever it is that makes you happy today. It is, life is too short to be unhappy. So be happy. Be happy. That's my motto. Life is so short. It is just flying by. I mean, to think that it's already July, it is just. Big Daddy just walked in here. He's making faces at me. But July, I mean, to think that it's July already, life is just flying by. I know a lot of people are doing like Christmas in July stuff. I opted, like I'm not doing any of that because Christmas will be here before we know it. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it. It'll be here soon enough. I need time to slow down, not speed up. Right, Big Daddy?
That's right.
Both the cats are over there getting some loving from him. So, anyway, you got anything to say, Big Daddy?
Hmm?
You got anything to say?
No.
Huh?
No.
Nope. You better get something to say because we got a video to make together.
Happy Sunday.
He said, Happy Sunday. Oh, goodness. Well, I'm going to let you guys get going so you can get on with your day and enjoy whatever it is that does make you happy. And so remember, it is a beautiful day to crochet, friends. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye, friends. Love you guys. Whew. Let's see how much more I got to go before I get this 7th. Okay, so I just have to go this little bit right here and then down this one side, and I'll have my 7 rows done. I'll be back to update you on this soon.